Another club will end his day. Turn brings an ace of spades. The river card. A heart.
I can't put from heaven.
And Sika survives.
That happened, thank God. 62 years old, guys. Thank you, my friend.
And Lance Funston has survived another all-in and gives thanks accordingly.
My 3 ex-wives, thank you. And my 6 children, thank you.
I'm glad to hear Lance's 1 ex-wife and 4.5 kids ahead of me.
Back to the poker room. Chester Rudisil has a couple of jacks. He's involved in a hand with Ilya Trencher after the flop. Trencher picked up a straight draw, bet 700. Rudisil made the call, and then a set of jacks on the turn for Chester. Trencher with his open-ended straight draw first to act. That's 2,000.
And he's picked a bad spot to try to push Rudisil off his hand. As you mentioned, Rudisil with the set.
And he just makes the call.
I've also been bluffing off. I'm bluffing off.
Trencher still on the draw.
I would have had like
Chester with 3 jacks has the lead. The river brings a 10. No help to Trencher. Rudisil gets the check mark. And all in for Trencher.
Really bad spot.
Wow.
It'll just take a miracle for you to have me beat.
Chester calls.
I got 6 high.
And that will spell the end for Ilya Trencher.
Yeah, 6 high, that's one thing, but 5 high wasn't going to win.
Does he realize it costs $10,000 for him to bluff off all his chips?
Well, maybe he can sell the T-shirt and get some of that back.
Don't mess with West Virginia there.
Indeed, Chester Rudisil now approaching 32,000 chips there at the poker room featured table. Now let's go back to the arena featured table. We see our old friend Nicky Frangos.
Atlantic City's own joining the featured table with a lot of chips.
And action already underway. Stephen Kingsley again with kings. He raised at another 1,000 to Mike Esposito with ace-10. He made the call. These two to the flop. And now trip aces for Esposito. Kingsley all in.
A call.
And a call.
An ace? Yeah.
At Esposito in great position to knock out my University of Maryland guy. I am not happy about that.
We saw him survive with kings earlier when he moved all in. He's done the same thing here, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Kingsley could have gone all in before the flop, but Esposito would have called him anyway.
Now the turn card. It is a queen, no help to Kingsley. 1 card left perhaps in his tournament.
Kingsley needs a king. All the University of Maryland is asking for a king. Is there a king in the house?
No, it's an 8, and that will do it. Esposito wins the hand and knocks off the turf.
Nice meeting you. Lon, let's take Mike Esposito off our holiday card list.
Esposito now over 42,000 chips, and the attrition continues here at the 2006 United States Poker Championship. Welcome back to the U.S. Poker Championship at the Taj Poker Room. Jamie Gold has the big chip stack at this table. He's hooked up in a hand right now with Carmine Terone. Terone with pocket 5s, Gold with 8-7 offsuit.
Then the only way I can bet is if I have a huge hand, and you know I'm going to bet.
The flop, queen 6-7. Gold takes the lead, pairing a 7. He bets 500. Terone calls him. And checks in the dark. And with the 9 on the turn, Gold picks up straight and flush draws.
Oh, my.
No small bets.
I'm going to make it big. I got a big hand. Wow, I love this hand. Whew. I'm going to show just because it's so beautiful. 15.
1,500 from Gold. Terone with pocket 5s.
I'm telling you, it's beautiful.
What are you going to pay to see it?
Oh, I'll call anything.
He's going to raise it up.
Pretty aggressive from Carmine.
Ridiculous.
On a draw.
To 6,000.
I'm not on a draw.
All right.
Gold makes the call. Here we go to the river. King of hearts. Gold nails the flush, though he didn't need it. His
Same
7s were good.
6,000.
6,000 from Terone.
What an unbelievable hand I had.
Well, he still has the winner.
Pair, straight draw, open-ended straight draw, flush draw, straight flush draw.
No straight flush draw.
Unbelievable hand I had. Look at that.
Gold not thinking his 8 of hearts is good enough with 4 hearts on the board.
the
Gives it
winner.
up.
And Terone shows that he bluffed him.
Guys are giving it back.
Carmine, Jamie
go.
Gold with Jamie.
I respect that. That's how you got to play. You can't win it. You can't win if you have no...
While Jamie Gold continues to talk things up here, we want to show you another event at the Taj where the table talk is of a different variety. It's the Death Poker Tournament where silence is the name of the game. The concept was born right here with the help of Taj Poker Room manager Tom Gito.
Last year, I got a telephone call from Jared Massano saying he'd like to have a poker tournament for 6 of his buddies. And he said, we'd like to come to the Taj Mahal. We think we can grow it into a national tournament. And I said, bring it on. One thing that the hearing impaired people wanted was to make sure that they didn't get any special treatment.
I really wanted to be treated the way everyone is treated here in this casino. There are some gestures, you know, we worked out with the casino, like show your hands. The dealer will make that sign, you know, to know when the next person's, you know, when it's your turn.
With signs and signals worked out and all dealers equipped with notepads to help communicate with the players, the inaugural Death Poker Tournament exceeded all expectations.
You know, originally I told Tom, oh, you know, 80 people registered. I feel 100 will show up. And really, it ended up being 228 people. We were just amazed. I think they really enjoy us, you know, because we're quiet and they don't really know what we're talking about. So we stay out of their hair.
I didn't listen to
Back to our poker room featured table, and Carmine Terone with 5-4 suited limps in.
You know, I was talking to you too fast, so I wasn't paying attention. Sometimes my talking gets me in trouble.
Jamie now second-guessing his fast
I
talking.
just sat and thought about it. I would have went all in.
Jamie with ace-queen offsuit's going to raise it up to 750.
There's so many ways to win that hand, even if I'm behind.
You know, when you win the world title, you got a target on your chest, and because of the way Jamie talks and plays, I believe he's got even a bigger target on his chest.
So action folds around the table to Terone. It will cost him another 600 to call.
Yep.
And he does. And so these two, Gold and Carmine Terone, will go heads up again to the flop. And now the flop is 3-deuce-4. Terone lands a pair of 4s. Both get straight draws. Terone
I
check.
have to get back at you.
Now Jamie Gold will bet 1,000. And Terone goes right with him.
I wish he would have popped Jamie one time there.
Turn card is a jack. No help to Jamie, who's way behind.
Well, it's okay.
Terone checks, Jamie bets, and a call.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, you got a set?
River card is an 8.
It's pretty good.
Check mark for
set?
Carmine Terone.
Okay, I'd bet it.
All right. You got a set, you're good. I'll do like you, 6,000.
Jamie's going to fire another bluff.
I'm not willing to risk 6,000 on this hand, but I bet you this hand's good.
Oh, wow, Terone
It's a
folds.
good flop. I knew it, but I'm not willing to risk 6,000.
You didn't know it for 6,000.
I knew it, but that
We're
was a
going
big
right
bet.
back and forth. It's good playing with you. You're a good player. Whoa, sir.
Whoa. Chips going the wrong way.
Maybe the dealer had a rooting interest in that hand.
Jamie promised to get back at Terone, and he did just
If an
that.
ace comes, I'm good.
I like him, but not that much.
Atmosphere loosening up here at the Taj.
All right, we're still alive. I got a little more fun.
Stevie likes an underdog. I gotta be the underdog.
This is my time. Ain't no joking no more. It's over. Come on.
Words of Scotty Wynn. I can do it, baby.
How do you spell 750?
With D's, with D's. No T's with D's, baby. Fitty.
750.
You get through the first day after these beats, anything can happen.
Every time I win free gas. It's a gift from the gods.
What a nice person.
Next year. We do it next year. Thank you, Robin.
Back at the feature table in the poker room here at the Taj, we are joined by 29-year-old notorious online player from Iowa, Daryl Gigabet Dickens.
Dickens, another one of the internet monsters now populating card rooms more and more.
Raise it.
He's going to raise it up with ace-jack, offsuit to 500.
5 place.
Jamie Gold, 8-3. He won't play it this time.
He's not forced to, so now he can't make the full house.
Action on Chester Rudisil.
Raise.
He says raise. But he didn't throw enough in.
50 more.
You raised to
500.
Oh, he's raised. I'm sorry.
We're just unaware that Dickens had raised, having put in enough to cover Dickens' raise.
Okay.
So he gets off easy, just has to make the call. So heads up to the flop. Dickens with the ace gives him the advantage. The flop is 6-4 deuce, all clubs. Rudisil has the only pocket club.
Rudisil checked.
Paying attention to what was going on.
Gigabet, who's won a ton of money online, that's 800.
And he wins it that way, Lon. He puts the pedal to the metal. He loves being aggressive.
And Rudisil has just been a calling station at this table and makes the call here.
Yeah, Rudisil very sticky.
10, though, gives Rudisil the lead on the turn.
Sticky pays.
Rudisil now will bet 1,500.
They were like
Dicking with no part of that board.
like 15 really famous pros.
Well, stacking up some chips, he makes a raise to 5,000.
There he is again, hyper-aggressive.
5,000.
Not all of them.
Total 5.
Playing all the big ones.
Rudisil with the best hand with the 10s, and he gives it up.
Wow.
And Daryl Dickin continues to pad his stack with hyper-aggression. Gigabet turned the heat up on Chester Rudisil, and Chester had to get out of the kitchen. Back to the Taj Mahal and the United States Poker Championship. 4 players going to the flop. There are no pocket pair. Norman Rodriguez holds the only ace. And there is an ace in the flop. So Rodriguez with a pair of aces. That is Dale Pinchot. Got an up and down straight draw. He checks. Rodriguez checked, as did Chester Rudisil. Lucas Michael there throws in 600. He missed the flop.
Michael's got squadoosh. He's hoping everyone drops out of this baby.
Pinchot folds his draw. Rodriguez, the short stack at this table.
And the short stack here with aces might consider putting all his chips in right here.
No, he's just going to make the call.
Maybe he doesn't like his kicker with the ace, but then he shouldn't even be around.
Chester Rudisil folds his draw, so we are heads up. Rodriguez and Michael going to the turn.
So players.
Turn card now, Queen of Diamonds. Michael is drawing dead. Rodriguez aces cannot be beat.
Rodriguez checks, and now Mike